don't matter if it's Grand Wizard Chat Ninja. It don't matter if it's AkademiksTV. It don't matter if it's Akademiks himself. That's all you. This is your conglomerate. You can't separate it as if these are their own separate entities. Grand Wizard has your face as the profile picture. And then you got AkademiksTV. Nigga, come on, bruh. What are you talking about? Bro, you can't throw rocks and hide your hand, and then when somebody wants to beat your ass and hide the Bible when God's watching, you can't come back as a victim because you're getting what you deserve. That's crazy to me. Yo, right here in the small box. Yeah, let's tap in with the Akademiks Defense Force. Akademiks pleads to Charlamagne to end beef with AkademiksTV/Grand Wizard. Isn't that crazy? If that's really him, that big, strong, buff dude walking around like the friggin' the King Bomb in Super Mario 64, well, goddamn. Hey, let's not waste no more time, all right? Like, comment, share, subscribe. You know the vibe. You tapped in with your favorite Canadian reaction channel and network. Let's go ahead and check out and see what's going on with this. Hey, real quick, don't forget to hit the hype button, bro. Please and thank you. It'll be greatly appreciated.
YouTube. Chicks. Get ready. You know what to do, chicks.
I find, you know what? I like Chick Smooth. Chick Smooth is somebody I really enjoy listening to on YouTube because Chick just got an intellectual curiosity about things.
Oh boy, here we go, you guys. Looks like we're finally getting some closure and also finally getting to the end of this AkademiksTV versus Charlamagne beef. Now, let me say that one more time. This beef is between Grand Wizard, aka AkademiksTV, versus Charlamagne. Now, obviously, if you want to look bigger picture, you got Rock Nation potentially versus Akademiks himself. But right now, we're focused on this back and forth between AkademiksTV, aka Grand Wizard, aka George Wen, versus Charlamagne. Now, if you guys saw the last video, you guys saw Charlamagne pretty much double down on going at George Wen, aka Grand Wizard AkademiksTV. Charlamagne revealed text messages, audio, some pictures, and also some names about people within AkademiksTV. Charlamagne basically said, if you're going to declare war on me to try to get me canceled from Netflix, all right, well, fuck it. I'm going to double down on you as well. So last night on his stream, Akademiks addressed the situation once again. And sometimes you gotta know when you're outmatched and outgunned. As a general and a captain, you always gotta know when to retreat. You gotta know when to pull your soldiers out of war. For the first time probably ever, we see Akademiks kinda call out AkademiksTV, aka Grand Wizard, for moving sloppy. After Charlamagne exposed Grand Wizard for panicking and sending messages to somebody affiliated with him, basically pleading and saying, yo, please do not dox me. Do not post my picture on your podcast episodes. Akademiks called it out and said that was not the best move. Here's what he said.
Also, this is interesting because Charlamagne starts reading a text message or some type of communication. And this is the interesting part about it. This message was either sent to Charlamagne or whatever by one or two people. And this is where it gets a little messy. So apparently Grand, while speaking to either Andrew Schultz or speaking to AkademiksMedia, he literally asked them, hey, listen, you know, keep in mind, I know you guys want to, like, you're now fascinated with Grand. I get it. But he's saying, hey, listen, I've been living as a regular citizen. Could y'all not just, like, blast info about me that, and
man, you working hard to try to find the right sentences to say in this moment, my boy. You running full defense. You got your whole chat talking about defense. Like, bro, like, hey, bro, if that's what you want to do, that's cool. But I never seen it like this before. They might really be onto something.
And in my opinion, and I talked to him, he's not talking about invaded or whatever. He's not even talking about invaded about some federal shit. First of all, he doesn't even live in the United States. It's AI. He's talking about, bro, you're putting me out there that people could try to run up when you're blasting pictures of me walking outside of my house. Do you get what I'm saying?
You just said he was AI. You just said he was AI, but now you're talking about they blasting pictures of him potentially outside his house. But you just said he was AI. You see what I'm talking about with people lying in your face? I don't tolerate this no more. I'm tired of people lying in my face. That's crazy to me, bro. What the hell? Like, run it back.
Live in the United States. It's AI.
You said that and then proceed to say this.
He's talking about, bro, you're putting me out there that people could try to run up when you're blasting pictures of me walking outside of my house.
So what are you talking about? I don't like liars, bro. I don't like people lying in my face, bro.
Do you get what I'm saying? Now, clearly, and I'm gonna be honest, I think this is a grand misstep. Grant is cool with Schultz. Grant is cool with AkademiksMedia. One of their messages, basically, one of his messages to them, they basically just give to Charla, and Charla is doing what he's doing, which, you know, I think that's very silly of Grant, because I'm like, did you think that you were going to talk to Schultz or talk to AkademiksMedia and they wouldn't tell Charlamagne? Okay. So I thought that was a little silly.
Now, Akademiks also once again admits that he was the one that gave Grand Wizard the green light to basically go in on Charlamagne over at AkademiksTV page. According to Akademiks, he felt like because Charlamagne knew or had information about people showing up at his house in Australia, all bets were basically off and Grand Wizard can do whatever he wants to you and your image. Here's what he said.
Bro, it hurts my heart when I look up and I see AkademiksTV says anything about Charlamagne, especially mentioning cases, something like that. I don't like it. I really dislike it. I know some people are like,
You're a liar and I don't believe you. You're using moments like that to create virality for yourself. That's all it is. And now you want peace. You want peace, and then all of a sudden you want to do something to make you go viral again, using a big name to push your name. Because you have so many people that's going to believe you, they're going to look at this big name and be like, oh, maybe he is a weirdo.
well, you could just control it. Okay, well, I'm in the difficult spot where the people who work with me are saying, well, this guy basically is harassing us, or he knows who's harassing us. I can't, like, it's not I can't. I basically said, listen, whatever y'all got to do, y'all got to do. Y'all can take the gloves off. I'm not going to stop y'all from posting anything about Charlamagne.
Crazy.
Normally, there's no Charlamagne slander allowed on my page.
It be your own people.
My friends don't get slandered on my page, period. And sometimes, you know, I've talked to them at length when I'm like, yo, you know what, you know, that's my homie. Like, they've posted something about Cardi B one time. I'm like, yo, that's my gang. Stop playing. Okay? And for them, it was just a good post. Like, it wasn't even nothing malicious. It was just like, I was like, no, that's Cardi. And I'm a little biased with Cardi. I got to keep it being. And, yeah, you know, when people have mentioned certain shit about Charlamagne, I'd be like, nah, let's not cover this part of it. Why? Like, I'll tell you the truth, nigga, because Charlamagne's my nigga. After I seen that it got there, bro, I'm being honest with you, all this media, everybody getting millions of dollars, all this media shit, I can't tell niggas how to act when y'all have info or y'all are like bragging or laughing about people showing up to their house. I don't play showing up to house games. I never played it. I hate Rory and Millie Mall for life over that. So when you tell me that, I can't tell him to post about 59 million accusations about you. I gotta back up respectfully. You know why? Because that nigga gonna look at me the same way I will look at him and be like, bro, you know, he gonna look at me and be like, nigga, that's the reason why you always crash out on Rory and Millie Mall. There's niggas in front of my house taking pictures, sending it to Charlamagne, and you acting like. So, of course I said it publicly. Nigga, whatever y'all got with Charlamagne, nigga, like, yo, you still AkademiksTV, I rock with it. You know, these are my niggas. So I'm gonna let you know where it is. Like, shit, if it's, you know, I'd rather not get there, but It's my niggas.
Now, to me personally, I feel like this is where the misstep happened. Grand Wizard is not a media personality or public figure. So you giving him the green light to basically go in on Charlamagne now turn this into a 1v1 with Charlamagne and Grand, which means you can't be faceless and hide behind the name brand Akademiks TV. If you guys know Charlamagne,
This is how you know, Akademiks doesn't know what he's doing. You don't know what you're doing. You're going to tell Grand Wizard that has access to Akademiks TV to do what you got to do. But Akademiks, guess what? It might be Grand Wizard all the way in Australia talking that crazy talk, but he's using your name. You're gonna give dude the green light to do what he want to do and talk crazy to Charlamagne? I don't know what he said, but judging by his history and his past, it could be some racist shit. I don't know what he said, but my assumption is that he was saying some wild ish. You're using Akademiks' name, so at the end of the day, it's gonna come back on Akademiks. So you gave dude the green light to use your name to go say some crazy shit, while still your name is just literally plastered right there. Oh boy, this boy, you are slow, gang.
faceless and hide behind the name brand Akademiks TV. If you guys know Charlamagne, he's not a stranger to beefs or online wars. Grand Wizard probably thought if he posted a couple posts about Charlamagne,
Real quick, there are two people in media you are never supposed to mess with. These are two names you're never supposed to mess with, whether if it's on their platforms or if it's online. Those two names are Charlamagne the God and Joe Budden. These are D1 level troll. They've been doing this. You're new here. You little boy around here. You new food. Charlamagne been doing this since how old? Joe Budden been doing this since how old? You do not want to mess with them, period.
old cases, Charlamagne would get scared and back off and stop talking about it.
Facts.
However, now that Grand sees that those posts are not working, but Charlamagne is also doubling down and attacking him, we now see Grand Wizard start to pull back and realize that shit is real. Grand Wizard is so used to doing this to other people that Akademiks or Drake beefs with, people like Kendrick, SZA, Lil Baby, Rick Ross, that I think he forgot media personalities are a little bit different from rappers. They're going to respond back to you, and they will try to find out exactly who you are.
I just don't understand why he would be out here saying he doesn't want his picture out because he doesn't want to be doxxed. You say the wildest shit about people. The difference between me and you is I don't give a fuck what you say about me. But you care about what I say about you, George. Why don't you want to be connected with crypto?
Now, finally, Akademiks makes a plea once again to Charlamagne, asking him to end his beef with Grand Wizard.
Charlamagne, this is my plea. Your beef with Grand Wizard chat nigga has to end. And I have to be Minister Louis Farrakhan in this situation.
You are never supposed to use that name, ever. How dare you? You of all people to use that name? The name of names? Are you serious? I've never seen you in a suit a day in my life, but you want to bring up that name? Boy, you better stop it.
This is the third podcast, and I love Brilliant Idiots. You know I do. It's the third podcast in a row you've talked about inadvertently or directly Grand Wizard chat nigga. Grand Wizard will get on a call with you. I feel like you guys have some common ground to get to. Here's the reality, and this is what I honestly think. The bigger fish to fry is Rock Nation, not Charlamagne. Now, I definitely believe maybe you're kind of seen as like a mouthpiece for them, but fuck that. I don't want Grand Wizard or any of the chat niggas to be posting anything negative about you. We love you. You're a legend. Let's get you on a call and figure out why this went left.
What
Because
what is there to figure out when y'all the aggressors? You're really living your truth with that OVO chain on, bro. I'm telling you, bro. How you gonna throw rocks and hide your hand? Now all of a sudden Charlamagne want to beat your ass and hide the Bible if God watching. Like why you hurt now?
all of the agendas for Akademiks TV or otherwise, none of it says just hate Charlamagne. Akademiks TV loves Iceman. Akademiks TV basically is counteracting a lot of Rock Nation propaganda. Akademiks TV is looking for the truth in all these situations.
You can't say Akademiks TV is doing this, Akademiks TV is doing that, Akademiks TV is over here down the street, Akademiks TV is up the street by the bus stop. You can't say that because all I'm hearing in this moment is you speaking in third person. It's your name on the... Oh, Father God.
When it comes to hip-hop media. Beefing with Charlamagne, I don't believe gets to that goal. But Charlamagne, I just want to facilitate this piece mean. So Grand, I don't even need to ask Grand. I'm going to get Grand on a phone call. Okay? I will be there. You could have someone who could be with you. But it will be me, you, Grand, whoever of your liking. And I think the conversation needs to happen. Here's the reality of it. It's been like 3 or 4 episodes that you guys have now mentioned Grand in a row. Whatever he's doing, he's going to think it's effective. Because Brilliant Idiots is turning into Let's Respond to Grand show. I don't have a beef with you. I am concerned, though, for my people. And I am concerned just overall. Like, I don't like hearing people around me being harassed.
Yo, J-Tom, you took the words right out of my mouth, gang. Pause. But I thought Grand Wizard was AI.
So, I'm extending the olive branch. I heard that, I had said it to Charlamagne on the phone. I said, I should get you on the phone. But I didn't really hear a response. Now I'm hearing that AkademiksMedia feels the same way and that we should get Grand Wizard and Charlamagne on a call that we could try to fix this. By the way, let's also be honest. When Charlamagne was talking to me and I told him how evil Rock Nation was, he said, I'm going to call up to Rock Nation and ask about you. So Charla, please, if you could reciprocate and be willing to entertain at least a conversation with one of these guys. I got to get Charlamagne and Grand Wizard and be like, Grand, Charlamagne is a guy who's been a mentor of mine. Cool.
Now
like,
no. Now he's a mentor. Now he's a mentor. All this talking, and now he's a mentor. Yeah, okay.
Except the fact that he's never liked Drake. Please just stop talking. Like, don't post nothing about him because he has a very prosperous career. I modeled a lot of things that I was doing after him. Please, no more Charlamagne posts that could be, inflicting any type of, people looking at weird stuff. And then I would just look to Charlamagne and say, Charlamagne, I know you say you're not behind it, but bro, could you be completely separated from anything that is encouraging going at this guy publicly in real life? No, you should not be encouraging people to dox him or take pictures of him or be outside.
But look at your whole career. This is just what's happening throughout your whole career coming back to you. Notice how you're on the other side of the fence now. You used to talk crazy too. And now you're trying to separate yourself between accounts, thinking it's gonna work even though this is all under the same house. It don't matter if it's Grand Wizard Chat Ninja. It don't matter if it's Akademiks TV. It don't matter if it's Akademiks himself. That's all you. This is your conglomerate. You can't separate it as if these are their own separate entities. Grand Wizard has your face as the profile picture. And then you got Akademiks TV. Nigga, come on, bruh. What are you talking about? Bro, you can't throw rocks and hide your hand. And then when somebody wants to beat your ass and hide the Bible when God's watching, you can't come back as a victim because you're getting what you deserve. That's crazy to me.
Out of his house, he's not focused on you. It was only, like, Iceman is out, my nigga. Like, it was only pretty much, you guys don't like Drake? Oh, you guys are haters. That's it. How is it getting to politics? How is it getting to this other stuff? maybe that's hopefully the conversation I want to have.
Now, props to Akademiks for wanting to squash this beef between Charlamagne and Grand, but you also gotta make some internal changes. Now, that doesn't mean to fire Grand or anything like that, but if you're truly concerned about your people being harassed, you gotta have a call with Grand and tell him to stop harassing people and posting propaganda on people that you or Drake don't like. That's how this whole thing started. It's one thing if you like Drake and you support Drake, you can post Drake 1,000 times on AkTV page. But when you go out of your way to lie, to make clickbait posts about his ops, you gotta know some people are going to retaliate. These are posts from AkademiksTV just yesterday. Because Rick Ross and Drake are into it right now, we got a post from AkTV saying fans have noticed Rick Ross' private jet has not flown in 4 weeks. Rick Ross claims his jet has been grounded for Starlink installations after it was revealed he was caught.
Do you know how much it costs to put in Starlink into a jet? That's $500,000 right there. Are you I just love when you can see the stupidity on people. This is the last time I'm going to talk about jets. Okay, this is the last time I'm going to talk about planes. All right, we're going to do it one more time because we've been done this how many times in the past, last year alone. One more time. A lot of people need to realize to buy a jet, to buy a plane, it don't cost a lot. It don't, but for maintenance, for engine checking, for fuel alone. Okay, fuel alone is going to run your money dry. Okay? To fuel your plane, specifically for Aubrey's plane, because we already figured it out, it can run you up to 5-6 figures. And that's per trip, mind you. Keep in mind of the conversion rate when fueling a plane. Think about where you need to put the plane, because you can't put it with the regular fleet of planes that be shipping customers all over the world. That's private. You need your own hangar. That means you need to pay rent or buy something that you can keep your damn plane in. That costs a lot. That's not cheap. Maintenance on the engine, that costs. That's a lot of money to check the engine and make sure everything is good. Constant maintenance, because you don't want to fall out the sky. What are we talking about? Yo, fans don't know nothing. Bro, and here's the thing. I never researched planes a day in my life, but I know about logistics, though. I know how this shit goes. It's the same way how you want to maintain your car. It's the same way how you want to maintain your plane, just 10 times more, because you don't want to fall out the sky. That's the last time I'm talking about planes, bro.
Offline economy. Nico Leonard, watch expert, calls Rick Ross out for wearing fake watches. So these are just examples of propaganda posts that comes from AkademiksTV, which he claims he gets orders from Akademiks and Drake. So if you're somebody behind a faceless account that does not want their pictures out there, you don't want people outside of your house.
Drake has a fake death row chain.
I was taking pictures of you. My question is, why don't you stop going out of your way to harass other people? It's all fun and games until Rick Ross says enough is enough, and he starts making life uncomfortable for Grand Wizard, aka AkademiksTV. You guys get in the comments below. What do you guys make of Akademiks' plea to Charlamagne to get on a call with Grand Wizard and squash their beef? Do you guys see this happening? We know Charlamagne is petty, and he's a guy that holds grudges for a very long time. So let's see what happens. You guys get in the comments below. Like this video, subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys later, man.
You gotta be careful what you say online, bruh. I'm telling you. When I speak every day, I'm making sure I'm being very careful. All right? A lot of people need to understand this. You will never see me move like Akademiks ever. I don't do that. I don't intend on doing that, because I want to make sure when we sit here and we talking, we're actually talking with proper facts and information that we can use in other conversations or debates. Plain and simple. When we have a panel, and we get me, J Tom, King Hammer, we get Lightwalker, NK, and anybody else together on that panel, you think we're speaking BS? No, every single one of us is speaking facts. That's why we're doing this right here. So please understand, anybody out there that's saying that we're speaking complete garbage, you don't get it. You don't understand. You either take the time to learn, or, bro, you can just go that way, bro. Like, I ain't got no time for you. Like, if you're along for the ride, sit down, get your drink, get your snack, and come along for this journey. But if you want to be in the back seat fussing and crying all the time, we're going to leave you on the side of the road. Because you don't want to stop. Intentionally trying to disrupt what we got here. Nah, that's not happening. Telling you. Either way, it's an important video. That's all I can say. My final thoughts is, I don't think this is over. I really don't think this is over at all. So who knows what's going to happen next at this point? Are they going to have that sit down? Does Charlamagne want to talk with Grand Wizard? Does Charlamagne want to talk with somebody named Grand Wizard? I don't know. We'll see. Story developing, I guess.